Oh, darling, guess who's back from jail? Hi, chat. Might be me for most of the stream today. Oh, no, hold on. I am letting you in. I am letting you in.
Hi.
Hi. Listen, yes, I turn on the stream before I start call. I turn it on so that people can come in while I'm rushing around to do the fucking last things I need to do for setup.
That's not the order you should be doing things in.
Too bad.
Also, I love the sick-ass music that you got playing the waiting screen.
Yeah, no, it's music from Guitar Man, one of my favorite video games of all time
Oh,
forever.
yeah.
I typically have been putting Guitar Man music at the start of every stream. I've only now realized that it was too quiet for people to actually hear it. So I made it a little louder this time.
I mean, I haven't been here for the start of streams, so.
I'm mostly here for the Promised Ben 10 talk. Okay.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, so in Ben 10, I mentioned in a stream yesterday on Surprise Round that Mega Evolution worked very similar to Ultimate Aliens in Ben 10. This is, so in Pokemon, hold on, let me turn on the recording so that this is also, oh, the recording's already going, okay, cool. So in Pokemon, Mega Evolutions are like, in every Pokedex, are expressly labeled as being like super painful and horrible for the Pokemon. And in Ben 10, the way Ultimate Aliens work is that, it's like a super evolved, like, variant of Ben's Aliens. And the way that the Omnitrix makes these is by taking the DNA sample that is stored in itself and then running a simulation with that sample to see what the worst possible situations could ever be for that alien, and then running it through it to see how it would survive, how it would be forced to survive and adapt and overcome. Thusly forcing evolution onto the DNA sample, so that it won't die out.
Alright, you got it. You got your Promised Ben 10 lore talk.
Is that
Hello,
it?
Jaws list. Hello, other chat.
Does anyone have any questions, any doubts?
I feel like you should start up the game before, we can, like, talk while we game.
Okay, fine. You hate how you hate how I start stream. You despise it.
My goal in life is to take over your life and not let you do anything your own way.
Yeah, I can tell. Thanks, Mom.
No problem.
The Ultimate Aliens have Mikado organs. No. I'm starting the goddamn game. Gandara is a bully. Hates me.
Rainbow Phase, get the fuck out of here.
What would it sound like if Joker could beatbox?
That's Reborn! That's Pokemon Reborn! You can't take it other stream. This isn't even the same channel! This isn't Surprise Round!
Hold on. Maybe he'd sound like...
I swear to God.
Why so serious?
Joke's on you if you're playing something for stream. I have that tab muted, so I can't hear it.
I think he'd sound like that, chat.
I think it's really funny that I don't actually. I am completely neutral on the Joker beatboxing joke. I just like caught it because it came up in the very first stream, and I was like, well, goddamn, these highlights are already half an hour long. I've like gotta trim them down more somehow. I like started getting really strict with my own rules about what bits did and did not make it into the stream. And one of my rules in the early videos was it has to be Pokemon related. So it was like, well, all right, this joke is not Pokemon or Reborn related at all, so I'll just cut it. And I'll like just to shorten the highlight reels. But then every other time they referenced it in the future, it was like, well, I didn't include the first time that they mentioned this joke, so now I can't include it now. You know, there's no setup. So it came across as me censoring that bit and hating it.
Mm-hmm. The Joker.
Now I have to live the lie.
The Joker bit is the WD Gaster of Reborn streams.
We need a Joker beatboxing supercut. I think it would be very boring to listen to the same bit, like, verbatim 20, 30 times in a row. Not even any variation between them.
Make them like what is it? When a show cuts to commercial and it goes, "We'll be right back." You know, like just like have those be like the cut-ins and cutouts.
Yes, I'll turn on mid-roll ads.
Yeah, put in mid-roll ads, and they are signified by Joker beatboxing bit. Also, hi chat. I did grinding off screen. Gar is level 25 now. That is the majority of what my grinding amounted to.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you've been gone for 2 streams.
Why do we have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Oh, that's Gar, short for Garland. We as Americans don't get his full name because it doesn't fit the 6 letter name limit that we got for naming our characters.
I see. Jesus Sword, don't even worry about it. You're not missing anything.
He is essentially he's a funny little guy he's a funny 7 feet tall guy, that helped us escape the Mafia and killed the Mafia with us.
Okay.
Because he found...
Is he a dragon?
No, he hasn't said he's a dragon. We don't know what he is.
That's not convincing. I'm looking at him.
He said to us, after finding out that we were a dragon, he said, "Hey, listen, so, like, there was a big war, all the dragons died, you're still alive, though, so I think you deserve to know the truth of your people. Come with me, and I'll take you across the continent to show you." And you went, "Okay."
Okay.
So now we're doing that.
Right.
Among that time, we met a talking plant that I hate with all my heart.
Flowey the flower?
No. Pico the onion.
Oh.
Here, I can go say hi to him. Oh yeah, Gar beat Ryu in a tournament arc, and then requested Ryu as his grand prize.
Okay.
Which was to keep the Mafia from
Okay.
to stop the Mafia from kidnapping him.
Yeah, but it's fucked up that he could do that.
Yeah. Well, the Mafia was hosting the tournament arc, so they, like, were totally fine with human trafficking.
It's the Mafia were hosting the tournament arc, wouldn't they not want him to do from being kidnapped by them?
Yeah, but he won, and he threatened to beat the Christ out of them if they didn't let him get his prize. And also all of the people watching were booing because he won and deserved his prize. Anyway, this is Pico.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Can you stream at me? Oh. That looks like a chicken.
No, it's an onion.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Stream is obviously a bit behind.
Mm-hmm. We specifically, you should kick that stupid dog. Tragically, Tipo isn't here, so we don't have the kick ability. / Pico is also the one who has the kick ability now.
I don't like that. He eat an apple.
Yeah, eat apple.
Like
I don't
Adric,
want to
Final Fantasy.
Down, girl. Something. We went to a GMO factory that was using dragon corpse crystals as fossil fuels to make better plants. We found a sentient living plant that, after realizing what it truly was, wanted to kill itself. We helped it in this endeavor by using a conveyor belt to throw it into lava.
We assisted suicide, okay.
Yeah. Momo begged it to not kill itself after it was already drowning in lava, at which point it went, because she wanted to study him, at which point the plant went, I guess if you studied me for science, I'd be okay with that. Here, have this, and then vomited out this baby.
Oh God. That's awful.
It is a literal baby. It goes pew 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 pew. Maybe he's got the right idea. Just sleep until the ship comes. What else happened? We crossed a bridge to get closer to where Gar wants to take us. We were going to take a boat to the area he wants to take us to, but the boat hasn't been in. And we had to do, because the lighthouse was down, so we had to do an insanely bad side quest, or main quest line plot, which was grinding a non-party member.
Oh.
There is a fucking... Let's go meet them.
Okay.
So, this entire town is run by, a guild that's in charge of the boat. Get me away from here. Wrong area. I don't want to be in the lighthouse. I want to be in the wharf. Why does it keep taking me here? Bring me to wharf. Where's that fuck? Where the fuck is Bede? Over here. Funny little arc where the guild master who's in charge of the boat was like, I don't fucking know what's going on. Talk to my daughter. Talks to his daughter and she goes, I don't know what the fuck's going on. We're waiting for the lighthouse to be fixed. It's clogged with monsters. We're gonna send this big man to do it. Also, my dad wants to force me to marry the big man because he's the biggest and strongest guy in town. Then we go to this guy. His name is Bede, who is childhood friends with her, and he's a funny little bookkeeper, but he's too much of a nerd wimp to get pussy, and he will not be forced to be. They're not forcing any arrangement. And then Mina looks at it and goes, "Oh, he's obviously in love with her. We should get him to marry her instead." And he goes, no, that wouldn't work. They want someone who's strong to marry her. And then she goes, okay, we'll train you. Come out every night after work, and we'll beat the fuck out of you.
That's fucking insane.
And then every night after his work, you beat the fuck out of him until his stats go up very slowly over the course of several days. And then he will challenge this man to a fight.
What a cool and good side quest that takes the girl's feelings into account.
I briefly mentioned that it should have been training the girl to beat up the big man.
Oh, yeah.
Should have been a brave arc.
You really, yeah, you should rewrite, like, the movies I watch, Soup.
One day I'll just write something and it will be awesome.
You should.
Mm-hmm. And then, we went up to Beat and he went, okay, so since you got the ability to be the strongest guy in town and you're gonna go deal with the lighthouse now, right? No, sorry, I'm too weak and beat up from getting my shit rashed all week. You guys can do it though, right?
I mean, you beat my ass every night. Clearly you're stronger than me.
Uh-huh. And then you proceed to clear...
12.
You proceed to... we're 12, 16, and how old are you, Gar? I don't want to talk about it. You clear the lighthouse, and a evil fairy comes up and goes, No, stop! Don't turn on the light! Fuck you assholes! She gives you an ability to teleport to the fairy world. Where she... Yes? What's wrong?
Just keep going.
Yeah. Gives you the ability to teleport to the fairy world, where she and her two other friends, while bitching and trying to kill each other, eventually elaborate to you that they turned off the lighthouse, filled it with monsters. Because a monster has invaded their house, and is going to kill them because they want the lighthouse off. And then we go deal with the monster, who is a Australian dolphin who is a misogynist.
I don't know how to tell you this, Soup, but I kind of don't feel bad about missing the past two streams. Feel like maybe I was better off for missing them.
And now, since we've killed the misogynistic Australian dolphin, the lighthouse is in full function, and we're going to ask Bede politely if we can get a boat now.
Okay. I'm sure everything will go smoothly from here.
I'm sorry. It looks like the ship won't be back for a while longer. And after you went to all the trouble to fix the lighthouse, I don't know what to say. We'll figure a way for you to go east. Go talk to the Guildmaster, Sinker. I'm sure he'll I'm sure he'll let you use the road. We also established earlier that these people built a big road, but we're not allowed to use it because a volcano erupted over it. So we've been really trying to get this boat to come back because we have no other option. But now they're telling...
he's just like, it'll be a little while till the boat comes back. Why don't you take the volcano road?
Uh-huh. We did this shit for nothing.
You deserve nothing.
This is
the
worst quest. This is the worst quest line.
Is it the worst quest line?
There's another one later in the game that people say was the worst, but this is definitely a contender.
Oh. It's like from the things I've heard about this game in regards to genocide.
Well, that's the main quest line, so, like, can we really say... And like, you know.
Right.
It looks like the ship may have run into trouble somewhere and can't make it back. In a situation like this, the only way east is to go around Mount Zublo, but, as you know, the road there is out. But we owe you for your help with the lighthouse, so I'll allow you to use our secret shortcut. Yes, we have a secret shortcut. It goes through the volcano.
What the fuck?
We are the Porters Guild, after all.
Hate you.
Here, take this letter. You go to use the guild shortcut through the volcano.
Fly us there.
You got the guild master. He's not a dragon, maybe, and also, he's just one guy.
Yeah, and we're both like 12. We weigh fucking nothing.
We're 12, 16, and an onion.
Which one is 16? Oh, the rabbit girl.
Mm-hmm. It may not.
We don't have to take her or the onion.
Hey, Momo's like cool.
She's not even in our party right now.
Yeah. She could be.
Come back for her.
Okay. But we don't want to still. Ryu can turn into a dragon. Can't that form fly? Shut up. You're being too practical. Maybe an easy trip. I'll let you go east. Thanks
Fairness,
again. Godspeed. You can find the mountain to the east of town. Come back and see us sometime. I won't do that.
I've been gone for 2 streams, so I don't know if this has changed, but last time I left off, Ryu couldn't control his dragon form at will. It just activated during, like, fight or flight, like, you know, near-death situations as, like, an adrenaline thing.
Which is why he can do it in combat. We're able to do it in combat, and it turns on when he's about to die, and that's it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess in that case, we could just go get into a combat.
Go into a combat
and,
and run away.
Into a dragon. and then ditch the combat and fly away, yeah?
True.
Would actually be really funny if that was like, you know, like a mechanic in a game, like that got used in the story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have to trigger your secret bloodline technique that only activates under pressure, so we have to go enter a fight. But then, you know, we're gonna leave the fight. We just want this form for, like, to do something else.
Hey gang, did you know that there's vaccines in Breath of Fire 3?
Oh my god, there are?
Yeah, you can take vaccines that will give you an immune boost to elements.
Funny.
I'd like to be vaccinated against death. Now we can't always get what we want.
I mean, all vaccines vaccinate you against death.
But one of these are specifically the death
They help
vaccine.
you build resistance to it. They don't make you guaranteed not to get it ever, but they do make you resistant to death by making you resistant to things that kill you. Vaccines are very cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fucked up that the human body is so advanced. It just like develops antibodies to fight diseases as they come. So we were like, oh, the best way for body to not get a disease is to inject it with dead cells from that disease.
Yeah.
So that your body goes, oh fuck, we gotta develop something to kill these, and then it does. Now it knows how to make that in case the real disease ever gets into you.
We were so smart.
Like, yeah, we were.
Hey, oh chat, can we get a fuck Andrew Wakefield?
Do we want to ask who Andrew Wakefield is?
He's-
Is he an anti-vaxxer?
He's the guy that started the anti-vax movement that we currently are still struggling with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Special fun fact about Andrew Wakefield: he wasn't even trying to say anti-vaccine. He wasn't trying to be anti-vax. He was just trying to convince people to not use the most convenient vaccine and to use his one. So he started spreading lies about how the most useful vaccine also gave people autism.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then it just devolved into what we are currently dealing with.
Fucking bad.
Don't worry, he's no longer a doctor. He got kicked the fuck out.
Good. You know, the problem, like, the real problem with it is that, you know, like, more people that get a disease, or that disease evolves, gets stronger, so that it can bypass vaccines, and stuff. Because, like, if it was just a solitary thing, it would be like, well, this is kind of okay, because it wouldn't be okay, but, you know, like, anti-vaxxers just die because of natural selection killing them off.
Mm-hmm.
They were stupid and didn't take vaccines, and so then they'd get sick and die. And there would be no more anti-vaxxers. Like,
No,
the problem is not isolationist, sadly, so it fucks the rest of us up too.
Mm-hmm. Something. He's also had to, like, change his opinion on and become an anti-vaxxer just because the people who respect and follow him now do not remember what his original intent was at all.
So funny.
So he has had...
People are worse than the children of the anti-vaxxers. That's true. That's just not fair at all. Innocent kids.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, I was never vaccinated as a kid. And when I was an adult, I asked my mom about it, and she was like, well, you're an adult now, so I guess you can just do what you want. And then COVID hit, and then she immediately went, what the fuck, was like, fucking, no, we need to get vaccinated.
Yeah! Her mom is a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. A little.
You should donate to Soup's Patreon.
You should donate to me. It's the last day of Black History Month.
Yeah.
I get a special Black History Month bonus for every penny.
I thought you were gonna say discount. And I was like, a discount on money you get from your Patreon, so you get less money?
Yeah, Patreon's racist as hell. As soon as it's Black History Month, and you open up Patreon, they, like, automatically forcibly turn your camera on and take a picture of you so they know what your skin tone is.
You should donate to Soup's Patreon, and give him money so he can... You should donate to my Patreon to hear my thoughts on Epithet Erased book, Prison of Plastic.
Chat, I'll let you know right now. 10 out of 10 book.
Yeah, that's why I talk about it for like 2.5 hours on my Patreon.
Very passionate about it.
It is very passionate. I had to upload it in 2 parts because it was too long and Patreon wouldn't let me upload it in just 1 part.
Mm-hmm.
Daru has a Patreon? I sure do. I'm pretty sure that the bot will ban me if I try to post a link, but
I wish I could. I wish I knew. I wish
I
I
sure
could
do.
remember how to mod people.
It's just Kandaru though. Like you can just search Kandaru Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
On every single website across the internet, Kandaru or Kandaru Dreamore.
Like Undertale.
Kill you.
So it is. That's not very Undertale of you.
You know it's not Undertale. I've told you this story before.
I know, but I hear Dreamore and then I go, oh, that's just like Undertale.
Oh, it's Dream More, not Dreamer.
Dream more like dream less, am I right? Hey.
Out of here, Terra. This isn't Reborn.
I can be wherever you want, baby.
Oh. God, I'm in hell. I'm in hell.
I'm breaking the shackles. Something. Chat for $10 on my Patreon. You could make me voice anything. You could make me voice Terra saying anything.
It's actually a good reward.
Yeah, it's the only reward that I think is actually good on there.
Do you have multiple? I thought your Patreon was like, there are no rewards, give me money.
For $1, I'll send you the number 1. For...
No, that's a pretty good deal.
What is it? I think for, like... Also for $10, I can draw you a little Monster Pal sprite. Or do a voice acting bit, whichever you want. And then for $20, I just owe you my life, and I get to use that money, and then also you get all previous rewards.
Huh. My Patreon is at the for $5. You get access to all the Patreon exclusive stuff. Occasionally, I post videos early. So you can like look at that. And then for $10, you get that and nothing extra. There is no incentive to give me $10. My patrons are the $10 tier though.
Mm-hmm. I make $11 every month on Patreon.
That's good. It's enough for one voice acting commission from Soup.
Yeah, tragically no one's taken it, and they're just like spreading themselves thin between.
I didn't know that like you had that.
Yeah, it's no one's taken it yet, but I would like someone to.
Soup's like a good voice actor, actually. No, you wouldn't think that because he voices Terra, but like.
I think my Terra performance was pretty good for the most part.
Jest, but I actually love your Terra. You should, if you want to watch Soup do like real, like not at all a bit voice acting. Well, I don't know. I can't say it's not a bit because it's like a comic, but real acting. You should go onto my YouTube channel and watch my comic dub of The Minch Who Stole Christmas, where he voices Porky Minch from Mother 3. Does a really good job of it.
I like voicing little freaks. It's also why I
like that comic
Terra.
dub a lot. I'm like sad that no one watched it.
I'm also sad no one watched it. That it deserved a lot.
It's really one of my favorite videos on my channel.
Mm-hmm. Also, like thank you for letting me voice in that. It's like fun to voice act. I don't.
Oh, thank you for voicing in it. I was like, oh, I really want to do this, but only if Soup is Porky.
Something. I actually had a lot of fun voicing Terra yesterday because she was like really going into a freak direction.
She fucking sucks, making her awful to listen to but fun to voice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that if you rearrange the letters of Kendaru Dreammore, you get Serial Murderer?
Oh
Did
my-
you know that Kendaru Dreammore backwards is Megan's meat?
What you... Like, Drake and Josh?
Oh.
Oh.
It does do Terra well, it's just that Terra sucks. But, like, you know, that's like, you know, it's like the point.
Chat,
No.
if you want me to voice a villain that deserves to get it really bad just because they're like lame and suck, yeah, hire me.
But yeah. Honestly, yeah, Soup, you have like a lot of good villain voices.
Mm-hmm.
You voiced Porky, you voiced Terra, you voiced Nichols in DSR.
My heart goes out to him. Also, hey, can we look at Vulcan?
I don't like that.
He has a front sprite too.
Everybody is. Oh, I don't. Oh no.
Depending
The
on
front sprite.
Depending on the angle that you're looking at in the game, you will either see the front or back sprite of Vulcan.
Okay. This enemy is just everybody is so mean to me.
Mm-hmm. me on my way to absolutely murder this fuckhead. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny.
Wait, what?
I gesture. So Gar, I was training Gar under what's his name, Bunyan. And the last move I got from Bunyan was Super Combo, a move that takes 12 AP. Gar only has 10 AP.
Oh. Oh, I see.
That's very funny.
Does Gar only have 10 AP?
He's a low magic build, heavy hitter. All of his magic attacks are like 1 or 2 points. Bunyan ruins your AP growth? Yes, but also Gar never had good AP growth to begin with. So, like, that's why I gave it to him. I'll stop having him learn under Bunyan soon enough. Oh. I didn't need to. I thought you'd be stronger.
Oh. Got 3,000 pennies.
Something also in my grinding, I bought the Midas Stone. It's an item that makes you get money more, but also cripples whoever has it on speed. I guess I could give that to Gar, actually.
Aw.
He's already the slowest motherfucker. It's like, am I just gonna one-hit kill it? No? Okay.
Okay, good. Its front face is just like a face.
Yeah.
I don't know, I worried.
What did you think it'd be cock?
Yeah.
This isn't Fear and Hunger.
It's reacting to the back sprite, and you're like, you know, there's a front sprite too.
No, I'll just be like, you know, just giving like a fun fact, fun trivia.
I know it has a front sprite. All enemies have a front and back sprite.
Mm-hmm. I just think you know, they never... You could tell this thing ate the mushroom that made your ass fatter.
Oh my god.
Chat.
Oh. Where do you get these hypotheticals? Like, when Lamp gives hypotheticals, they're ones that I've heard before. like floating around the internet, and you'll be like, Kendaru, I have a hypothetical, and then you'll say most nonsensical shit.
Yeah? Well, yeah. Literally, it's just, you know, it's like I'll just be talking to myself for a bit. And then while I'm talking to myself, I will have a ridiculous thing pop into my head. And then I want to subjugate people to it. Alright, chat wants to know the hypothetical. Chat, if there was a mushroom that made your ass fatter, but because it's been overhunted for generations now, and so in order to defend itself, it has evolved to have poisonous properties that aren't lethal, but they're like will like make you sick for like a week or like a couple days, depending on how much you ingest. Would you still eat this?
I need you to understand. This is part 1 of the hypothetical. 2 is what really gets me.
Do not eat my
It's,
ass.
it's the champ part of the bit.
Nah, mushrooms are evil. Fucking. Hey, Kendara, what's the word?
No! Oh my god! Prejudice. Prejudice is the word you're looking for, not racism. They're not racist against mushrooms.
Mushroom prejudice. I'm not eating ass cordyceps. It's not ass of us. This isn't ass of us. You're not gonna, like, you know, become a zombie for eating them. Also, points at Jawsless. Kendaru also just, when I gave this hypothetical, she said something that made me very happy, which is just, Soup, you're just asking people if they want a fatter ass.
Oh, no, I said the first funny thing about this hypothetical is the assumption that everyone wants a fatter ass. Because you started out with, you get a fatter ass, and then follow it with it, and then something objectively terrible that no one would want, which is getting poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah?
Like, the implication is obviously everyone wants a fatter ass, which isn't true.
I mean, like, yeah.
Like, that's only like but like, at least that's like, yeah, like a lot of people want a fat ass. I understand the spirit of the hypothetical. Part 2 of the question is what really gets me.
Oh yeah, part 2 of the question. Which universe would you least want this to be in? They're like, you know, they're putting the mushroom in every piece of media now, and you have to, and only one will be spared. Which one are you freeing? Which one are you saving? Pokemon Reborn.
But like, Reborn's already bad. Who cares? Call Almond out. Almond's first answer was Mario, to which I was like, what the fuck are you on? Mario already has mushrooms that make you tiny, giant, fat, furry, and an elephant. Like, fast-growing poison mushroom would be so in place in the Mario universe, it wouldn't bother me hardly at all. Kill la Kill, it doesn't need a mushroom plot in addition to what's going on.
That's fair. That's a good answer.
So all the people asking what? Yeah.
I think this is like a completely reasonable answer. I think this is a completely reasonable hypothetical.
My answer is My Little Pony, because show aimed at like schoolers, you know, but it's not immune some episodes having things where I squint at the writers and I go, "That's your fetish."
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I hate that, and I want that out of My Little Pony. So
Hey, Sue, can you add a tier to your Patreon where you send us a hypothetical every month? If you'll use it. I can make it like the $3, $5 tier.
every month, yeah.
I think a lot.
Oh, you could probably do it.
I can use the ice cream hypothetical that I didn't get to use in Reborn because Lamp yelled at me before I could finish it.
Oh, that one was something about like the president hating vanilla ice cream or something.
Close.
Huh? Alright, next question.
Mm-hmm. Should I pay an extra $1 or $2 for that? Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll make it a tier. When stream's over, I'll make it a tier.
Oh.
Something. I'm gonna be honest, Reborn only stands to gain for an ass-growing mushroom. I expect a kickback as the one who gave you the idea. I don't...
When you make the VOD, cut this part of the stream out so that there's no proof that Rainbow Phase is the one who gave you that idea.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like the plan. Fucking... Hey, hold on. Can these guys just die normally? Do I not have to put in effort? Okay. Something. Also, I gave everyone the fire vaccine because looks around at the area we're in. I think there's like a lot of funny little small things in this game that like actually make me really happy. Like the idea that this universe is so acutely aware of the elemental stuff going on in combats that they have like made elemental vaccines. You only get one of them though.
I think your greatest trait is your ability to find the good in absolutely every piece of media.
Mm-hmm. Like, you know, typically, and it's not all media, but typically, there is at least, like, one or two people that really give a fuck about the thing that they're working on. So, like, and, like, you're gonna be able to spot those parts that those people took effort in.
Yeah. Why it's fun watching Ninjago with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad we're almost done with the first 2 seasons, though, because it gets just more stupid and fun as it goes.
Yeah. No, like, no, Ninjago rules. We're, like, still in the parts that I watched as a kid. And, like, I don't even really remember when I stopped watching it as a kid. I remember at least meeting Lloyd's mom.
Oh god. Oh, we still have to get through Misako.
I remember seeing good guy Garmadon and being, like, happy that he was healthy again.
Yeah. Smiles.
I do not remember him getting evil again, but through osmosis, I think I have picked up that this doesn't stick.
Oh, I've outright said they turned him evil back to good, back to evil like 4 times throughout the course of all of the seasons. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking love bringing him back as a villain. They love to do that. Literally for no reason other than to torture Lloyd.
Mm-hmm. honestly,
Ninjago is, what does Lamp call it? Misery porn. It's misery porn directed at Lloyd specifically. You don't see that like much of it in the first 2 seasons. Like we finally got to the first episode that is let's make Lloyd miserable.
oh yeah,
Like,
and then
God, it gets so much later on.
Immediately after that episode, they did some shit that would have, like, fixed that problem. But like
they did, but they didn't fix the problem.
Which is like what the writers. Something. I think it would have been really cool if the idea that I pitched was real. I need to just shut up and write things for myself.
Yeah, like, your idea was so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Ninjago is like misery porn. Lloyd is at the top of the list because he endures the most suffering. Thane is in second place because they really like physically torturing him because they can get away with it because he's a robot. They can do a lot of fucked up shit to him and still have it pass for a kid's show.
Mm-hmm.
Was Soup's idea. There's an episode where they like, the main villain Garmadon is like, I've got it. I'll go back in time to stop the ninja from being a problem. And it's like, oh, that's smart. He'll probably, so he'll go back and kill them when they're babies, right? Oh, he goes back in time only to the day when the 4th ninja joined the squad and just tries to stop the 4th ninja from joining the squad, which sucks and is bad. And then the ninja follow him into the past and with time. And the episode does not end with them undoing everything. The episode ends with they go into so they follow him into the past and then destroy his ultimate weapon. The past version of it and the future version of it. So the ultimate weapon not only doesn't exist, but has never existed, creating a bootstrap paradox where, like, they should never have been able to go to the past then. And also a lot of other things about the show should have been different, but they're not. Suddenly are transported to the future, and it's like, great, the ultimate weapon's gone. And it's like, no, wait, hang on. What do you mean? The ultimate weapon was the cause of, like, several plot lines. Are you telling us those didn't happen? They had to have happened, because one of the plot lines was the fact that it aged Lloyd up from, like, a 5-year-old to, like, a 15-year-old, and he lost his childhood, and that's permanent. That stays for the rest of the show. They go back to the future, and he's still 15, so clearly that still happened, but how did that happen if the ultimate weapon never existed? It sucks. Okay. Soup's idea was that episode should have been Garmadon going into the past to try to, like, kill the other ninjas before they became ninjas, and we would get to see the origin story of the other 3. Because you only get to see the origin story of one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Was in Reborn Hell, what's happening?
Shooting the shit about Ninjago.
In our conversation or in the game? Because we're talking about Ninjago.
Yeah, shooting the shit about Ninjago while I am going through a lava volcano dungeon. The other thing that came up in that episode was like, oh, the writers just needed to get rid of Garmadon's weapon, which also as a note, that weapon was like really cool and they could have done a lot with it. So it's like literally a you can do anything with that as like a gimmick, and it's such a shame that they like got rid of it before they could do anything super cool with it outside of Pirate Resurrection episode. But it was like, okay, so in order to get rid of his weapon, they destroyed it through time travel reasons. The weapon is made out of, like, the 4 ninjas, like, main weapons in the first season fused together, because they're, like, legendary artifacts. And the pitch that I gave was like, oh, instead of this absolutely obscene, ridiculous time travel nonsense, it would have been cooler if, like, well, Garmadon melted them all down into a fucked up, like, hybrid weapon. It'd be cool if they, like, got it back from him and then the plot was to find some, like, legendary blacksmith that could just reconstruct them from the material.
Oh, yeah.
And then someone was like, oh, they should make that, Nia, because she could have more shit.
Like, Nia should end up being the legendary blacksmith, because she is a good blacksmith. That's, like, thing that's introduced in the pilot, is her and her brother are blacksmiths. Like, sucks at it, and she's really good at it.
Yeah, she, like, builds mecha.
She ends up she builds all of the mechas for the boys for the rest of the show, which is pretty cool. Nia gets done dirty a lot. Nia makes me frustrated. They did so much right with her, but then they, like, still did so much wrong with her.
Why is it a trope for, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it, like, a trope that, like, back in the days, like, okay, we don't know how to make the girl useful. Make her either smart with computers or smart with machines.
Might be. I didn't watch a lot of shows.
It's like, I can, like, right off the top, my brain can think of, like, Gwen from Ben 10 before she got all of her other stuff. She was just, like, the smart computer girl.
She was a witch.
Yeah, she got to be a witch, but at first she was just a computer nerd. People
in chat are talking Ninjago spoilers. Yeah, all that happens. About it.
The water ninja?
Hell nubby. Spoil it for the others.
Ninja
Does eventually just ditch being a samurai and becomes a ninja also, and is the water ninja.
Sucks.
No, it's stupid. So I mentioned earlier, during season 1, you know, there's that thing where Wu is like, I didn't consider that a girl could be the green ninja, because I'm misogynistic, I guess. You want, like, sit next to the weapons, see if they resonate with you. And she says no. I goes, why'd you say no? And she goes, honestly, at first I wanted to join the boys club. Like, you know, I wanted to be a ninja. Like, I don't like the way that it makes you guys act. I'd rather do my own thing. And then she proceeds to be Samurai X. Awesome. And I was like, oh boy, I've got feelings about this. Yeah, that's because later they just, like, they go, fuck that, we're running out of ideas, and they just make her a ninja. Don't like that?
We're in a
I don't like that. I like elements that are connected to that plot. Not use her samurai powers, or why not use her ninja powers with the samurai mech? There's a reason. I, like, kind of don't want to spoil it because Soup is here.
I'm sure I'll be mad about it when it happens.
Someone else becomes the samurai.
I'm sure I'll be mad about that. Also, we're in a cutscene. Say hi to the old man.
I see
that. So, you followed me this far, have you?
Two 12-year-olds look up. They've been talking about Ninjago this whole time. Huh? What?
Huh?
We weren't following you. We weren't, like, paying attention where we were going.
Uh-huh. Do you still want to take Nina? Or do you just fine?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is it, sir? We need to get to Angel Tower.
I know. I owe it all to who sleep in the tower. I can't let it end here like this. I can hear them. The angry voices of the dead. They call out to me.
Okay.
You can't get me. I'll avenge them all. Heed me,
name.
Heed me,
other name. See, this is what I This is what I like to do when I see a big name that I don't know. which makes reading for Final Fantasy XIV nightmare for me because I don't get to do that.
I mean, it's like funny when you just say a word that's not what's on screen.
I also, yeah, that is preferable.
You'll
most.
just be like, "Eat me, Pepsi." If it starts with, it's like that's not what that says.
It also doesn't help that I don't read words right sometimes.
I know you have dyslexia.
Undiagnosed, but probably.
I diagnose both you and Almond. I actually diagnose all three of you with dyslexia.
Ah, beans.
Like, I know that because I don't have dyslexia.
So I'm just going to mention real quick that I don't know if I should give this context now or later, but you know, if we, looking around, this is a war survivor.
The old man?
Yeah, this is a yeah, he's an old man who is a genocide survivor.
Alright, he's the, okay.
And we will now be putting him down due to a misunderstanding.
Okay. Someone in chat, Nina and Ryu.
Sorry, we were talking about Ninjago.
Ninjago, Bionicle is clearly superior. Nubby is the old man.
Nubby!
Nubby, what are you doing here?
Nubby, I don't want to kill you. Ascension.
Potential spoilers. I think my favorite episode of that was when Zane was revealed as a robot. Yeah, that happens in season 1. The 5th episode. It's way earlier than you would think.
Is there anything I can make him do right now? No, he's like going to attack last anyway.
But as early? It is! Especially because there are 10 or over 10 seasons of... If it's 10 seasons of Lego Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu, and then they soft rebooted the show just to be called Ninjago without the subtitle, but it's the same characters, and like they reference the original show, like it did happen, and this is a sequel. They just like rebooted the tone to be lighthearted again, and they all act like idiots again and undid their character progression. And then that continued on for like 6 more seasons. Someone with diagnosed dyslexia, I often relate to how Soup reads stuff.
Yeah.
I
wonder why.
Psychology is an interest of mine. If I was not majoring in English and like gung-ho about being a writer, I would absolutely be going into psychology.
Probably same.
Really? What?
I like people a lot. I like people. I think it'd be cool to understand people more. Can Ryu transform into more than one type of dragon? Yeah, no, throughout the game, we're collecting rocks that have the souls of long-dead dragons in them, and we are using them to alter our dragon form.
Neat.
Something. Over in this dungeon, I picked up the Miracle Gene, which makes Ryu big Ryu.
Milk gene gives you strong bones.
By dragons, do you mean dinos? No.
Dragons.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, we,
Game is called Breath of Fire 3.
yeah,
Fire breath, like
Something-
a fire-breathing dragon.
something. Mechanically, we have, we have the grants flame, grants ice, grants thunder. This just makes this gives you, like, elemental types. Defensive form. These are, like, altering his form, which are the ones that mostly change how he actually looks physically. These ones just change the color. Eldritch form, miracle form, defensive form. And then we have, enhanced special characteristics. This just means that all of your stats get buffed, depending on what you're putting into the Gene Splicer. And then reverse, which makes whatever you put into the Gene Splicer do the opposite effect of what it normally does. Default, he seems to be a fire dragon. Actually, it was defaulted as a whelp. Fucking wisdom fruit.
Oh.
Eat this.
Oh!
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I just saw some really good In Stars in Time fan art.
Dude's absolutely obsessed.
Yeah, I am. It's a good fucking game. Fault baby.
You should finish In Stars in Time. I hear it's really good. I've never played it.
I'm forcing our little group to do that as a read through. It's on the list.
We'll get there. We'll get there after we do all of Final Fantasy XIV? Question mark.
Yeah.
Christ.
Also in chat, someone said, I always thought to myself if I made something I'd do a Gravity Falls and only make it like 2 to 3 seasons instead of like 10 seasons where things become weird like what you described with Ninjago, which someone else responds, right, but as a Lego product, it is a commercial first and a piece of art second. I have so many thoughts about the state of like marketing and storytelling and how that shit happens because it's like fascinating to me. Like I'm not on the side of like any story made for the purpose of commercialism is useless. I think that's like a disservice to like human ingenuity and the ability to persevere and be creative in the face of capitalism. But like obviously there are effects. With Ninjago, they grabbed 2 guys and were like, hey, can you write a 1-hour special? These Lego ninjas for us, and they were like, yeah, we'll do that, and they did, and that was supposed to be it. But they like aired it as a pilot, and then people loved it, and they were like, all right, we're gonna give you 2 seasons of a show, and they were like, fuck, shit, we didn't plan on having a show. I mean, like, we're not gonna say no, though. Obviously, we write for money, so yeah, we'll come up with a show about, 2 seasons of a show about these ninja Legos. And we're gonna basically ignore what happens in the like, not ignore it, but like they get the tornado of creation in the pilot, and they're like, we're just gonna not use that very much because it's overpowered, and we didn't plan on having a show. Buddy Made of Bread. Due to being a commercial first, it has to keep going even when the actual story is done and the ideas have run out. See, the fascinating thing is, in my opinion, Ninjago only gets better as it goes up until like seasons 9 and 10 when it starts to drop off, and then when they do the soft reboot, I stopped watching. Like, not because the show had to keep going, but because the show plot was never never complex to begin with. It wasn't super tight. you know, it was mostly Sat AM cartoons, like shonen fluff. So, like, it's not like they could go downhill in that sense, but as the show ran on, they did start running out of ideas. So what they did is they started giving each season a theme, and they would just go, this is our theme now. There is like a whole bunch of shit to the world that we never mentioned before because we didn't plan for it, and we're just gonna pretend it was always there and that's it, and like not explain further than that. So season 3 is like the robot futuristic thing where it's like the city is a metropolis now. There's high-tech robots and like all of, you know, like sci-fi shit. That's the theme. All of this technology just exists now. Why didn't we see any of it in seasons 1 and 2? In a year. How did the city advance in a year? I don't know. It's like, no, there's a ghost season where there's a ghost problem because all the ghosts came back from the, what do they call it? It's the underworld, basically. It's hell. But they call it something else. The realm of the departed realm. It's like all the ghosts broke out of the departed realm. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? What's the departed realm? There's hell, and it's like, yes. Don't ask questions. Keep moving. It's like there's a time travel season, which is a pirate themed season, and also genie themed. And it's pirates and genies are the themes of this one, and it's about granting wishes and going on this weird fucking Alice in Wonderland adventure. Oh, this one is the time travel season where we're gonna go to the past and explore origin stories and like also lineages of characters that definitely didn't have them. Like, just keep going and like it gets more and more bizarre. But because it gets more and more bizarre, they end up fleshing out like a really interesting, almost like One Piece-esque world. It's like, yeah, all of this different magic shit exists and like plays with each other. Like, there's rules and shit, but they just added a whole new magic system and set of rules each season because they had to. I don't know, I think it's cool how it's like, yeah, they were like forced by commercialism that, oh, we have all this translucent green plastic left over from Lego sets that didn't sell well. You have to find a way to work that into your story. And they went, okay, we're gonna make a ghost season, and all the ghosts are translucent and green. And then it was like, now we're going to build an entire hell, and how hell works in this universe, and how you can break out of it like it's a goddamn Greek mythology story. And we're like gonna create rules about how water hurts ghosts because ghosts can pass through solid, but liquid isn't a solid, so it burns them. Like, and it's like, this is so cool. This is cool lore that came about because a shitty company needed to sell off its excess material. Anyway, I've been talking about Ninjago for an hour. How are you doing, Sue?
I beat up this man's worms, and now I'm beating him to death. He only knows Vitalize, so it's a very slow roll of killing him. He has just been healing most of his wounds.
I may say it becomes a Lego's Bizarre Adventure. That's like a good way to describe it.
Something. There's a Steel Ball Run reference in one of the first in season 2.
There is. There's a race episode, and they named it Ninja Ball Run.
Upon trying to do research to see if that's anything other than a JoJo reference, we couldn't particularly find anything, but we welcome you to tell us we're wrong.
It is just a JoJo reference. There's a lot of reference in Ninjago. Easily, arguably, too much reference. I think it gets better with the later seasons, though.
Probably Lloyd is the Johnny Joestar of Ninjago, considering he's like the lineage boy who's the main character.
Yeah.
I think it's fucked up that I think Lloyd deserves everything he's got coming to him for stealing the ninja's dragon. Just much like Lord Garmadon melting all of their weapons into one singular thing, Lloyd melted all of their dragons into one singular thing.
He didn't do it on, like, the dragons did that by themselves.
Mm-hmm. Remember when the red one was a main character? He still is, technically. You know, Lloyd's just more important.
Remember when the red one was the main character? I mean, they do trade off protagonist role. They don't, like, trade it off sometimes for some seasons, but not consistently. And Lloyd is the main character 50% of the show. It goes, hold on, Ninjago season list. Seasons 1 and 2, it starts out with Kai being the main one, and then it switches over to Lloyd. Season 3 is pretty arguably Zane. So what's season 4? Oh yeah, Tournament of Elements! Season 4 is everyone but Zane. Season 5 is kind of Cole halfway through, but mostly it's like it's mostly just kind of the others. 6 is Jay. 6 is Jay's season, and it's the worst season. And everyone in the fan base, like 90% of the fan base, agrees that season 6 is the worst one and fucking hates it. And 10% say it's their favorite one, and those people are wrong.
Also,
There's like the snake vampires. Yeah, those are season 1. The snakes are all season 1.
Also, I can randomly send myself to the fairy world. Say hi to the fairies.
Okay. Fairies.
Isn't their place so nice?
Looks normal to me. I mean, yeah. It looks like a nice little Pokemon mystery dungeon kind of setup.
This is where I killed the Australian dolphin. Fun
Glad
fact:
you did that.
when the game after the Australian dolphin's done talking, the game looks at you and goes, "If you're not Australian, what he just said might be very confusing for you. Would you like us to translate it in English?" And then you can click yes, and you'll get the scene again. But it's no
So funny,
no
actually.
No Australian like mannerisms.
That's really funny.
Hey, listen!
These freaks will be important very soon, but I just wanted to say hi to them.
Okay.
Nothing new on the message board.
Anyway, you've failed to divert me from thinking about Ninjago. Season 7 is Kai and Nia's season. Season 8 is Lloyd again. Season 9 is also Lloyd again. And Season 10 is a terrible 4-episode finale that is way too rushed and not very good. They continue to the protagonist role beyond that, but like I don't care after season 10.
I want to rest. Let me rest.
You can change out your party.
We don't need to do that.
No, I kind of thought the game for you. I didn't realize you got the option to do it.
Mm-hmm. Every time you go here or rest in a camp, you can change out your party. Welcome to Urkin Tapa, Gar's home.
Okay.
Also, Gar's sprite is bigger and has trouble fitting through areas that the rest of the sprites do. Like, literally, his hitbox is bigger.
Aw.
Welcome home, Great Guardian.
You met with the patriarch yet, Guardian?
No. I'm working on it.
Just realized, like big fucking muscle arms as bat wings.
Yeah. His wings are also arms.
But yeah, but he, like, they're not like his own. They're not. He's got 4 arms.
Yeah. He's built. He's built weird. Our weapons have been blessed by God.
Okay.
This is a nice one. Baby frog.
Do 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 do, baby frog. Do 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 do.
Kind of fun to get that you get to have Bowser in your party in this game. Yeah, every RPG lets you have Bowser. Like Mario.
Mario doesn't let you have Bowser in your party.
Yeah, in the Mario RPG.
Which one?
Super Mario RPG? The one with Geno?
Okay.
He's technically a party member in Bowser's Inside Story.
What's the name of that one fan-made one? Music Box?
Yeah, Mario's Music Box.
You get Bowser in your party in that one?
No, he's nowhere in that game. Completely irrelevant. He's completely irrelevant. Chat.
Mario's Music Box. That just gave me flashbacks. Yeah! Someone got the reference.
This October, chat, I will stream Mario's Music Box.
Now you've said it on stream. You have to.
Okay.
The binding contract.
I'll do it. I'll do it in every... Don't click that link! I'll get rid of it soon.
Should probably get rid of your broken Kofi bot that tries to kill you.
It's not broken, it just doesn't give notifications when people click on it. So I can't say thank you. Have I not been saying that every stream? Yeah, but this time I mean it.
Don't trust Soup? Or Soup?
No, trust me. Oh, guys, come on, trust me. Oh, I'm so trustworthy. You can tell I'm trustworthy because I put on a tiny little British kid voice to denote how trustworthy I am. Father, I want to play a game. I want to play the game Hurt the Nanny, Father.
I want to play the game Mario's Music Box.
I I want to put the maid in Mario's music box, Father.
It's the day of Cratchit Stoneathon. Then I haven't missed it at all. Everyone's wanting this guy to meet the patriarch.
I'm working on it. It's like a maze over here. Patriarch's in meditation. I'm sure he'd be willing to see you, Guardian. Looks heavy, but Gar could probably move it.
But we are Gar!
I'm trying to... Ah, okay. I have to just move into it.
Right.
Is that you, Gar? Welcome back. So, have you made up your mind to join your comrades? Something like that, I guess. So it's true then. There is no more evil in the world. I guess your intuition was wrong. So this means the time has come for you to enter your long sleep then, Guardian Gar.
The fuck?
Very well. Go to the tower.
Oh.
I'll tell the watchman you are coming. Farewell, Gar.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm not gonna elaborate. Let's just go. Come on, kids. Let's go to the tower. It'll be fun. I have cookies there. I have cookies and milk. Santa Claus is there.
Really?
Yeah.
Santa never came to my house when I was a kid.
Yeah. No, it's because the Royal Kingdom has air defense forces. But over here in the Angel Tower, we love Santa.
Oh, that explains so much.
I may look different, but I'm one of them. I too am an Urkin. A guardian is what people like me, what Urkin warriors are called. We protect our people from evil and harm.
You, Gar? Are you still up?
About what I told you. That you might die. Oh, never mind.
Thing you say to a 12-year-old?
You'll understand once you get there. Oh yeah, no, the reason why... So, like, we brought Mina back to the kingdom, because, like, the princess was kidnapped and what have you, but she heard Gar say that shit, and she's like, I'm staying for you, actually!
Awesome.
So, by the way, you might die. He might what? I mean, he might French fry.
No, I'm staying with Ryu.
Fuck, fine, whatever. Fucking gotta babysit a bunch of kids. I just want to babysit the one kid.
I'm the one babysitting you. Go to bed.
No.
It's bedtime.
No. I'm not tired. No.
Ow.
Oh. Yawns like a baby. Fine. Gar also had
Me
to...
when it hits 11 o'clock?
Gar also had to pretend to be
Why?
her...
I've stayed up till 1 the past 2 nights, which is insane for me.
Uh-huh. This is Angel Tower. The holiest of holiest sites of the Urkin people. Only those who are inhabitants of Tapa may enter. Or those who have been granted permission by the Patriarch. No, that's us. Oh, yeah, also, yeah, Gar did have to pretend to be Mina's dad.
It's cute.
They had to cross a border, and they looked at Nina like, "Hey, isn't that the princess?" "Oh, no, that's my daughter." "What?" "Yeah, that's my daughter." You don't really look I mean, she must take a lot after I can tell she takes a lot after her dad. Okay, you guys, goodbye.
You being a racist right now? No, of course, come right through. Black History Month, no less.
We don't want. I don't think Gar celebrates Black History Month.
You know, just to get through the border.
Uh-huh. Something. Well, I'll say this point later. Actually, once I get to this part in the game.
It's not ominous at all.
I had a thought, but I mustn't say it.
No, I shan't.
Fuck. Can I just pat? Dragon History Month is some other month. Yeah. Yeah, because Gar's definitely a dragon. When Ryu grows up, he's gonna look.
We got stretched. They stretched our pixels.
When Ryu grows up, he's gonna look just like this guy.
I didn't say that.
But they're both dragons. I mean, we don't know if Gar's a dragon, but they're both dragons. I'm gonna be doing this shit again real fucking.
Worries.
Let me pass. Let me pass.
Oh, it's the stone tablets of Moses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Basically. I can't really talk to them right now. They're busy. Gar is Moses confirmed? No. He's not that. He's not that either. I'm supposed to be patrolling, but what if I hurt myself when I jump? Pussy.
See.
Oh my god, what is that? There's a woman laying behind the veil of light.
Moses dragon? Soccer Moses dragon, even? No. Not that.
Love that you can just come down here and see this shit without any explanation or anything to do with it. Anyway, that's none of my business. We got a temple to explore.
Uh-oh. I don't like this.
What's wrong?
Phase. She went to sleep holding her titties. Yeah, you know. Sometimes you just want to hold titties.
Something when you forget to give your boys at the sleepover a blanket.
And so you make them sleep naked under a transparent pyramid.
Yeah. Well, that's all she had.
Sure, that woman's conspicuously blue hair doesn't mean anything. I don't know what you could. Yeah, like.
There can be more. There can be people with blue hair, you know, just like how everyone in Final Fantasy gets white hair.
My first thought was not related to Ryu. It was just this is an ancient woman.
Mm-hmm. Old ass motherfucker. I can't do anything here. I guess I'll leave. Another fun, quirky dungeon puzzle.
People can have blue hair and pronouns. Oh yeah, we should ask her if she has pronouns.
Ma'am? Bangs on the crystal. Ma'am, do you have pronouns? Ma'am?
Ma'am? Ma'am, do you have pronouns?
Ma'am, please open the door! I have to know! Open this door right now! CIA! Open up! Come out with your hair blue and your nouns pro!
Pronouns? I consider myself an amateur at best.
I'll leave.
See from your call.
Mm-hmm. Comes back with Groucho glasses. Was that guy bothering you?
Hello, gender department? Yes, I'd like some anti-verbs.
Oh, the Joker.
Hello, fat fetish artist. I'd like a weight loss comic, please.
That's still like my favorite version of that bit. It's a normal frog to the Joker. Chat, please give me all of your best Joker bits.
Don't do that, chat. What if you didn't do that, chat?
You make me very sad. I'd be in a Joker bitless world. Chat, you failed the test. I was trying to give you the opportunity to make new Joker material, and you fucked it so bad.
Your fault for opening the floodgates.
The Joker calls it normal 8s. You know, see, like, that's a good Joker. Like, they did, that was a good one. It's really easy to do good Joker. You just have to make a joke that's annoying. I don't know if
If the
people...
Joker did slam poetry on Black History Month?
Something. Shout out to that one TikTok of a guy showing off his cool whip and being stitched with a bunch of people going, hey man, it's really, like, I get it. It's a really cool whip technique you got going on there, but, like, maybe not post this kind of stuff on February. The Joker calls it tolerable orange. I was also trying to think of how I can make an annoying orange joke just now. something. The Joker made all of, the Joker would write annoying orange. Chat, great news. If you're in the trans community, you share a space with the creator and writer of Annoying Orange. That's terrible news, Soup. Dude, they're one of you. I remember when they made SpongeBob asexual.
He's a sea sponge.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Nickelodeon said he's asexual.
I know. I just felt like it was worth pointing out.
Listen, he's a cartoon character. He can be an asexual sea sponge. Let me just... I was more of a Fred guy.
Didn't have cable growing up.
This is YouTube.
I also didn't have, well, I kinda had YouTube. Starting around when I was 7. I didn't understand YouTube was a place where, like, anyone could post any videos, and I didn't know anything about YouTube content creators. Only knew that YouTube was the place that I could go find subtitled Hashinokabi episodes. And so I did. That was all I used YouTube for until I was like 10, at least.
Bunny made of bread. Are you, like, happy? Are you happy that Smosh got back together finally?
My mom genuinely thinks part of the reason I developed so quickly with reading as a child and, like, you know, had like a high school level reading capabilities in elementary school and read really fast was because in my free time I would watch subtitled episodes, and so I needed to read and comprehend them very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
on.
Goes it.
I love puzzle. I love puzzle. And then push block puzzle. Ugh. What? Hello? Okay. Ah. No, I was wrong.
You love sliding block puzzles.
Don't you love push block until it work?
Push block? Push block?
Please,
Block puzzle?
please let me push the fucking block. I'll do anything. Kid, I've been so good. Come on. See, I mentioned previously my mentality on things. Like, oh yeah, you can find beauty in so many things. It's all, like, so many things are great, etc., etc. And, like, you know, even if something really sucks, you can find something in anything, because, like, so many people work on a thing, you know, at least one of them gave enough of a fuck to make something really good. No one in the Breath of Fire team gave two shits about their dungeons. Reset the... Wait, hold on. Is there like a... Is there like stuff up here? Or is this just where I came from? Bye, Jawsless. Have a good time. I gotta fucking get there before everyone leaves.
TikTok. Talk goes the clock.
Okay. Okay. The plan... Lady, boys, the plan is simple. Push block. Fuck, come on. Please. Block, why won't you? I'm leaving. Fuck you. Block pushing is a place on Earth.
Ooh, heaven isn't what it's worth.
Why won't the block push? Thank you. Eat vitamin, eat vitamin, eat vitamin. See, they have this block pushing puzzle because they really want they want you to have Gar in your party. So by putting this in here, making Gar the only person that can do this.
Fucking have to.
Mm-hmm.
Block pushing is a place on earth. Ooh, baby, gotta heft that girth.
I shan't say. I will think, but I shan't say. Leave. Save. Please push the damn block, Gar. Gar, honey, darling. I need this block pushed, you fat fuck.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Meow.
sorry, lost my temper there. It's just, you know, if I don't get this block pushed, I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do. I might just snap. A little bit of clown tulpa. Yeah, that's the. Hello, detective. It's me, the clown tulpa. I'm haunting your dreams once more. You've let another man die. You have failed to catch the culprit. You must feel like shit, huh? Take a nap. Maybe sleep on it. Let the killer free another night. No, it's not your fault. You know, you had a big day. a lot of goose chases and leads to nowhere. If I were you, I'd be fucking around watching Netflix too. Leave me be. I want, ooh, baby, eat that dirt. One more block. Gar, push the damn block. Jesse, we need to push the block.
God.
Yeah, what's up? Hi. Oh my god, hi Gandar, I didn't see you there. Sorry, I'm just pushing blocks right now. How are you?
Oh, yeah? How's it? Oh, I'm pretty good, you know.
You know, I'm.
So how's pushing blocks going?
Oh, you know, another day, another dollar. Another
Honest
day.
work.
Another day. Another block. Another enemy encounter. here. Get me out of, get me out of here. Thank you. Save state. Huh.
Save state does whatever a save state does.
My recording turned off at some point during stream. It's a good thing I'm recording a VOD.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
I'm sorry. Please, allow Ryu and I to go on ahead, alone.
I don't like how you said he might die here.
No, it's fine. Nope, fuck off, Dodler, bye. Alright, Ryu. Let's hang out. Me and you. Let's rap.
Guardian Geist. Hold on, let me read that again. Guardian Geist. 234. Guardian Ga. 198.
Dude, is this the fucking mummy from Evan Ward West?
Guardian Gats. 201.
What was his name?
Guardian Gar. 299.
Recorded on these stone tablets are the names of us Guardians, otherwise known as Dragon Slayers. The number below my name is the number of dragons I killed in the war.
He got the high score.
Beat over 100 dragons. What was that? What?
Oh, that was a ghost of a dragon who hated his ass so much for the genocide that he committed on their people. This temple is built on the corpse of dragons.
See, it looked like a Gaster Blaster is the thing.
Yeah. Get your head out of the Undertale, fucking dreamer ass.
Ryu.
Alright, I'll just leave Paul then.
No, don't do that.
Let me tell you what happened to your people.
Killed them all.
What happened to the brood. Nearly 400 years ago, the savage and malevolent brood attempted to conquer the world, igniting a fierce war. The brood were strong and awesome. We, the people of Urken, beseeched our god for protection from their great evil. Our god bestowed upon us guardians her holy might in order to fight the brood. After a mighty struggle, the last of the brood were defeated and their bones laid here. Ryu, you are the last of the brood.
Shaking his head no.
Once you are dealt with, my purpose shall be complete.
Back from the bathroom, what did I miss?
Genocide. Ryu. Gar's gonna kill Ryu.
That wasn't me reading chat. That was me being the princess.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nothing.
Me and Ryu are playing a game of catch, and then he throws the spear to impale the boy. He's gonna get the 300 high score. Anyway, let's not play like games here. Let's just kill this guy.
Man, that sucks. Seemed like cool.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like cool and nice.
Yeah, he like saved us from slavery.
Yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like to kill us, yeah.
I don't think about it like that.
Why ever not?
I don't know. Good question. I promise you dinosaurs didn't look like this.
I mean, you can't promise that. You weren't around when the dinosaurs existed.
Alright, archaeologists, build me a dragon that looked like this guy.
And then bring him back to life with the ultimate weapon.
Oh, his ass went down. What is Gar then? Just a weird looking guy? Gar's an angel, made by God to kill the dragons. He's the Guardians. He's one of the Guardians that were made to help in the war.
Gave us no money.
See, like, like, yeah, he's like the equivalent of an angel for a fucking weird little freak. Ugh. Just as I suspected. We were no match for the true power of the Brood. But why?
Just as I suspected. Then why did you... Oh no, the Gaster Blasters are back.
What? Why don't you finish me off? No. He is not your enemy.
My god. Cricket Mole, is that you?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What is it?
fuck?
That's scary.
What the fuck? What?
Kaiser? Dragon?
Hey, what?
I'm just gonna fuck. I'm gonna. Oh. Oh, it feels so good. This is some creepy ass Foley or audio here. The fucking just the breathing.
I had stream turned down. That is creepy.
Why do you run?
Jesus Christ.
We're not like them. We're not supposed to be with them.
Oh.
Get back here. Oof.
Fuck.
Gang, welcome to the time skip.
The actual what? No, what just happened?
Oh, so sorry. Someone's knocking at my door. Be right back, chat. Soak this in.
I am abandoned. Left to the wind. Left to cope with the fact that Lloyd Ninjago has just happened again in front of my very eyes. Literally just watched this episode last night. Yeah, Chad, I'm with you. I'm very confused. Well, how are we doing, chat? Upset? Me too. Like, this is a time skip and not a Ryu is suddenly 5 years older, right? I have no idea what's I mean, Soup called it a time skip, but we're in the same room with the same guy. So, like, I don't... How can it be a time skip? A very weird way to do a time skip. Oh, we changed room? Did we? If he's suddenly older, his blossoming relationship with the princess is a big no all of a sudden. Ew, were they like a romantic thing? In the streams that I missed? Because they sure are 12-year-olds and neither of them should be dating anyone at all. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'm confused. I'm sure that if this game is pushing a relationship, that those two would end up eventually. Like, yeah, it's a Japanese RPG, and you have main boy and princess. Like, yeah, probably. I'm not gonna just assume that they are if there is a problem with it, right? Oh, they're 12, there was no relationship. Yeah, no, I'm gonna choose to believe that, unless the game does something fucked up. Not yet. Have you played this game before, or are you just assuming, Bunny Made of Bread? Because, like, maybe, you know, like, maybe the game is good and doesn't put 12-year-olds in relationships. Just you're looking at what these stories tend to do? Okay, like, yeah, but, like, I'm trying to keep my heart open to this game because Soup likes it. So I'm trying to trust that it will... With a time skip, they're not 12 anymore. I don't know if a time skip just happened. I'm fucking confused.
I'm back.
Soup, chat and I are confused. When you say time skip,
Yeah?
did he suddenly just age up Lloyd Ninjago style, or like there was a time skip and we just didn't see 5 years that just happened?
We just didn't see 5 years.
Hey, whatever.
Rubs your shoulders. It's so what's wrong?
Thanks, boss.
It's okay.
A lot is wrong, but it's okay.
Ryu, do you recognize me?
You're the fucking asshole that sent me down to my tomb.
I've been looking for you for years. Ever since you vanished from Angel Tower.
Are you still trying to kill me?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why are we time skipping here?
Then I heard stories
This is so much.
of a dragon appearing in an old mine. Ryu. This is your
me naked.
Ryu, can you forgive me?
Man, whatever. I'm tired.
I've killed many people.
Any of your people?
Many of your people. Many dragons.
Now could you say yes? Oh, the game's about forgiveness? Somewhat? I don't know.
You is like a sad and broken little boy like Lucas Mother 3?
Uh-huh.
I thought that was my purpose, but... Anyway... Let's get out. Let's get you out of here first, eh?
We've been stuck down here for 5 years? I don't
Here's
understand.
your gear.
So when Ryu freaked the fuck out and, like, went nowhere, his instinct was to return home.
Okay.
As like a prize, like a little feral animal, his instinct was just to go back home.
Should have made that way clearer.
Yeah, they were like going to say it and they stopped. He was like, "Ryu, is this your?" And then he went past it.
Subtlety is good, but sometimes if you have too much of it, you're just confusing.
True. Maybe who knows? Who knows if the translation in this sucks or if that was also just as vague in Japan. Has he grown like mentally? I'd like everyone to be aware of the fact that before this boy before this boy was a boy, he was also stuck in a crystal a la the Avatar. This just is what happens to this kid. He is constantly blacking out for centuries or years, and then popping back out into reality.
I was arguing about whether or not Ryu was, like, in a relationship with the princess, or would be.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Shrug.
I'm
They're
like, the answer is no, not yet. Like, if it happens, it happens. But, like, I'm not gonna, like, spend time speculating on it.
Uh-huh, something. I walk up the chat. This is an old RPG, which means, they don't actually, I'd like to say it's super rare for these kinds of games to actually ever put it on paper officially. Yes, there is a romance in this game, and yes, we made it happen. At most, you would get, like, a kiss on, like, the cheek at the end of the video game.
Right, yeah.
All like Zelda Ocarina of Time. Or, like, or, like, Mario.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh, yeah.
It's extremely vague / not canon that that they get in a relationship.
Huh.
If you want to hear...
Yeah.
If you,
I prefer that. They're just fucking, they're like, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you want to hear what I have to say, come with me.
We don't.
I don't know, you can stay here, I guess. It's not like I was trying to look for you, but, I get it, it's fine. I have it coming, I guess. I shouldn't stay here very long. You're not the only dragon. You're not the only dragon roaming around here and the other ones really want me dead.
Oh. Can I look at our profile? Can I see our...
Like, you want to see our little...
Oh, alright. That's cute. We don't get to see much of the outfit, though.
I can get you a picture of them.
Okay. Because I don't think I like this outfit, but I can't exactly tell what's going on, so...
Oh. Yeah, here's like a full pic of his design.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Looks alright.
Mm-hmm.
The sprite work just makes it look way wider.
Yeah.
Little odd.
Yeah. I
Makes
think
him look
he
like a human man, which is wrong for this malnourished child.
I think he looks like a strapping young boy.
Huh.
ready to deal with oppression and the terrors of his society. Also,
Candle's right here. Smile.
yeah, he has like negative points. I kind of hate that it looks like he has a mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. The second part of the game starts in the same place that the first part of the game starts. If you want to kill me, you have the power and probably the right to do so. Probably. But you didn't kill me. Even after I tried to kill you. Just like the dragons 400 years ago. If the brood had fought back, it would be us instead of them that turned into Chrism, like this.
Hey, what the fuck? You said that, like, Brood were malevolent and oppressive and trying to take over the world themselves, and that's why the people prayed for people to come stop them.
Why did they let
You
us
mean they didn't fight back?
Why did they let us kill them?
Yeah, what?
Why did God have us kill the brood?
What?
I may not have the right to say this, but I want to know the truth. That's why I ask you. I ask you to let me live until then. Thank you. Now, let's get out of this mine.
Okay, wait, so like I thought the whole, they prayed to God for saviors to be sent to them. I thought that, like, the people prayed, but, like, you know, like, their people were just kind and came down to help. Not, they actually are angels that were sent by God. Is that literal?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Gar is an angel. He's a guardian. Guardian Garland.
I don't like that instantly does make me like him more.
Uh-huh. He's an angel sent by God. And, like, you know, he says that they were terrifying and that they were... That's, like, you know, that's, like, the story that they were fed. There's a deep state conspiracy going on.
Aw. Oh no, what if God is evil in this JRPG? Funny.
I really like Gar's character now that we're at this part of acknowledging his character, which is like guy that was created with the propaganda due to like propaganda and shit, and he's like, wait a minute, oh fuck, did I do a bad thing?
I know, like, yeah, that's like relatable.
Mm-hmm. Also, Ryu's home is inside of a giant dragon corpse.
Huh. Found vitamin.
Life shard, vitamin.
Picture him opening a treasure chest and picking out like one like Flintstone gummy vitamin.
Look, Gar, I found a shard. Is it a life shard or a magic shard? I don't know. I'm gonna eat it and find out. Okay. No, this one's definitely a life shard. And this is a mana for sure. His birth crystal being inside the dragon corpse is definitely suggesting that this is his mother's corpse.
Oh. Pounds.
Didn't bother to check if the mom was pregnant, yeah? It's like really sad.
That makes sense. That makes sense, actually. Damn.
Mhm. Again, it's like, you know, one of those situations where the game doesn't expressly explain that all fully, so it's a bit hard to pick up, but, like, it's there. There's a worse version of, like, character sensorization or fuckery in Breath of Fire 4, where there's, like, a character that's an alcoholic, but they do the thing that Fire Emblem does, where they just completely neuter a character because of a trait that they don't like.
Oh.
This must be where you were born. The strong brood aura must have called out to you, Ryu. That's right. I called out to him.
The fuck? Wiggling.
None of this, please.
Mop the floor with some zombies real quick. Good deal.
There we go. Let's go to B1. Yeah. Light clothing. Now I'm thinking about it. It's good to speculate, Rainbow Face. The only thing I'll say about it is that character's deal is another situation where it's like things may be like more clear about that if you played the previous games, but also not really, because it's a very different design than what we would normally be used to.
Oh.
And also she's like not wearing any clothes. It's very hard to tell who that is. I'll buy a Titan belt. I'll buy another Titan. Can I? Oh, does it not stack? It does not stack. Okay. I'll buy boots. Wait, why does it decrease my... I'm not wearing that, whatever. Oh, hold on. You're the ones who came to get the dragon, right? It must have been hard to work with all those other monsters around. Thank you for killing him. God, I hated that little freak. What's a dragon running around here anyway? Why isn't he just become Chrism like all the rest? Why doesn't he just fucking sit down and die? We haven't used it in so long, it's rusted.
And
see, the propaganda says that they were fucked up evil and were going to destroy the world, and then Gar's like, you know, I think about it, they didn't even fight back. Oh. And like, you know, what he is like proposing, what he was doing when he was fighting Ryu wasn't trying to kill him, but because Ryu was like ignorant of everything, and he was like, maybe I can make this kid fight me so that I can actually see what they're like, and then he sees, wow, a child was able to beat me, and they never fought back.
Child was able to beat me and also chose not to kill me. Fuck. Maybe dragons aren't all inherently evil.
I
The
did.
ones I fought weren't evil at all. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I make a fucky wucky?
Gar wanted it.
Genocide. Is genocide wrong?
Yes, Gar.
Oh no.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Ryu.
I didn't know.
I didn't
Didn't
know.
know genocide was wrong.
When I did the genocide, I was born yesterday. They told me to do it because you guys were bad guys. I didn't know you guys were good guys. I wouldn't have did all that genocide if I knew.
Oh fuck. Oh, you fucked up. I didn't know.
What happened to the other Guardians? Once the war was over, they went to have an eternal sleep, whatever that means. And Gar didn't do that because he was very suspicious about the situation. And he thought about it for longer than a second and was like, maybe I should stick around and see if I can figure out anything about what I did. And the Guardians went to have their big sleep not by force but by choice, because it's like, oh yeah, we're done now, we can just go.
That's an angel thing. Once you're done with your purpose, you're done now.
Yeah. The angel, I mean Guardian.
Eternal sleep sounds like death. No, it's eternal sleep. It's totally different.
Also, I found out the reason why the recording stopped was because I ran out of memory on my computer. I'm gonna have to delete some shit later.
Also, hello.
What? Looks at you. How long has it been?
Like a couple years.
Oh god.
But yeah, we had a time skip.
I missed a couple streams, I see.
No, actually, we just missed one.
Missed one stream in 5 years.
Damn, that was a really long stream.
Yeah.
We've been up for 2 hours. something. There was a part in my brain that was like, no way I'm gonna get to the time skip this stream. I don't need to prepare for it, because there was some stuff I wanted to do off screen before I got here. But then I thought about it longer than a second and went, oh wait, no, I definitely need to prepare for it. We're right there.
You're in the place.
How much time do I have? 5 minutes.
Oh.
Nice.
You're becoming more of a real streamer every day.
Maybe.
Alright. Fucking...
No, not another I'm gonna blow my brains out.
You know how it is. You know how it...
Also, again, to reiterate, the implication behind that old man we fought in the volcano was that he was also a genocide survivor of over 400 years old. And the moment he saw Gar, he's like, ah, fuck, my time's come, hasn't it?
Wait, he was a dragon?
Yeah.
Why would he not mention that? Why would he not turn into his dragon form?
Nah, he summoned some dudes instead.
Yeah. You just summon some dudes. You know?
Wouldn't you summon worms?
No. If I could turn into a cool fuck off dragon, I would do that.
Yeah. Well, shame for him.
Also, he didn't fight. Oh yeah, he doesn't fight back. He only heals himself and summons the worms to fight.
He didn't. Right? He doesn't fight back.
I noticed
Right.
that. That's why I was like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean, he didn't
This is-
turn his, why didn't he, there's something happening and I don't like it.
It's a conspiracy, bro.
It's a conspiracy. Here's Ryu's card art.
Uh-oh.
I didn't get to show it because they only have a grown-up Ryu.
Shame.
Sucks. Why would you not have cute baby Ryu?
Probably because grown-up Ryu is like the one they. It's weird because they have Kid Nina. But you know what it is? They don't have they Kid Nina is like the rare card that like costs like extra, like it's like extra rare, so you don't get to see it all the time. They didn't make a rare card for Ryu for some reason,
Stupid, he's the main character.
right? But they love Nina more than Ryu, honestly.
I mean, like fair enough. Like, Nina's great, but
I'll tell you how much the favoritism is. There's like this is like Ryu's one card, and like it's not even a card that people use. Like the one deck that has Breath of Fire card characters in it that has Ryu in it, it only has him in it. That's the only card they use. And not only that, not only does Nina have like more cards than Ryu, Nina gets to be like a half of a playable character. She gets to be a character skin.
oh wow.
She goes. What they do is for certain characters, rather than make more characters, they just say, "All right, we're gonna give you the same like abilities
Yeah, Echo
as another
Fighters.
character." Yeah, an Echo Fighter. And she's an Echo Fighter of fucking Jill Valentine.
That's very funny.
Ryu shows up in some of her attacks, but it's mostly just Nina. They love Nina so much.
It's get that you say that. My immediate thought was how they put Videl in Fighter Z, but it's just Gohan basically.
Right?
That's
Gohan.
that's the most
Because, like,
that's the most
no, wait,
misogynistic fighting game character in the world, by the way.
You're right. Here's the thing. No woman in Dragon Ball fights by themselves. Even the lesbians only fight together.
I'm sick.
Like, Android 18 uses 17 like half her moves.
Hang on, there's lesbians in Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, there's like a, Kale and Kaba. They're like, not real lesbians.
They're
But like, they're like these Saiyans from like a different universe. And they're really close, and they have a fusion together.
they're basically lesbians.
If you fuse, you gotta be a little fruity to fuse, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's like Steven, yeah, no, I got it. My surprise was the implication that there would be like openly canonically lesbian characters in DragonAll, which seems to like a very misogynistic show.
I wouldn't. Okay, it being misogynistic,
That's like
It is.
That's like the genre.
it is. That's the genre. That's my point. It's the genre. The genre isn't for women. It's so not for women. They don't.
I
do,
know
they don't
it's
do
not a
anything.
genre for it's shonen. It's for boys. That doesn't mean it should be misogynistic though.
It's like almost exclusively misogynistic. I think the least misogynist.
I know it is, but it still shouldn't be.
Right? And yet, I think the least misogynistic shonen manga is Chainsaw Man.
True.
Actually, from what I've heard, that tracks.
Can Ryu still do Ascension now that he's a grown-up? Yes, but he cannot turn into the Kaiser Dragon.
Yeah.
Nor do I think he ever gets the ability to.
Rip. Oh wait, there's. I would have said, if you caught me like a year or two ago, I would have said Jujutsu Kaisen was also an exception, but no, the legacy remains.
If you caught Ram 4 years ago, they would have said that My Hero Academia was the exception.
No, I wouldn't have. I never would have said that. I might have. I liked My Hero 4 years ago, but I never would have said it was not. I made peace with that. I just like Mirako.
You should be able to get.
No,
through
you're like
now.
allowed to like problematic media. I just you
I
have to acknowledge that it's problematic.
I don't like My Hero at all.
Used to also. I stopped watching before the point where apparently it got really bad out of nowhere.
It gets worse. Holy
No,
shit.
I heard it gets terrible, and I was like, really? But I love My Hero, and people were like, yeah, don't catch up. It gets bad. I was like, oh, okay.
Ryu, why do you let him live? Why do you let our enemy live? A dragon.
Oh, this fight.
No, I don't know, dragon in my head. Why did you let him live? Why did no dragon fight back?
Can you hear
I'm
it,
curious.
Guardian? Can you hear our split blood crying out for vengeance?
Spilt.
Spilt. Dyslexic, maybe. Guardian.
Dude, banana blood split.
It's been, what, 400 years? You who tried to exterminate us. Where are you taking Ryu? I'm taking Ryu to meet our god. Why? To make a sacrificial offering to the last dragon?
Hey, quick note.
Mm-hmm.
This disembodied voice seems to have watching us at least for a little bit. Why did they miss the part where he very explicitly said his plan?
Too dense and filled with hatred.
I probably only showed up very recently.
Mm-hmm. To learn.
Oh, it was there before.
To learn the truth. To learn if the war we fought 400 years ago was right. Ha! Ryu, kill him! Avenge our people's memories! They destroyed us! The Guardians killed us all!
You think that when we defeat this thing, it'll fly into the sky and then explode into fireworks that turn into stars?
That'd be pretty cool.
What is that from again? When did that that happened recently, and I pointed that out.
Guardian Spice.
Right.
Guardian Spice.
Right. Man, fuck that show.
Dragon made of bones, yeah.
No, it's happening. No? Why not? Don't you despise him? Don't you hate him? No. You must not hate. Silence! You have no right!
A lot of voices right now. A lot of voices in Ryu's head.
Alright, let's...
Yeah, I have to do dishes before family gets home, and I kind of want to take a bath before that.
Okay,
So, I'm gonna hop off.
you want to see a fun trick? Before you leave? This is why I grinded.
I see. Lol, Lamau.
Destroy undead.
Yeah, this is
Did we one-shot this guy?
this is just and then
Kiryu.
Oh my god,
Hey,
it's
powers.
the power of friendship.
you scattered the enemy.
I was a
Awesome.
homosexual. I didn't know that.
It's really funny to every time I play this game, people look at Gar and go, "Oh yeah, we should make him representation for so and so." Is a member is a genocide veteran.
Genocide member. Yeah, no. When you were like, would not celebrate Black History Month, I was like, oh, is this the character that he alluded to who says genocide is nuanced?
Gar's stance is genocide's confusing. Why'd I do that?
Wait, why'd I... Does genocide? Hey, why'd I do that?
Who killed Hannibal? Who killed Hannibal?
Alright, I'll chat with you later.
Alright, bye.
Good morning.
Bye.
Reviled one. Why must you always interfere?
I had that spell on hand.
Why do you always restrain us? A malefic power flows through Ryu. You discovered the power of the Shadow Gene.
The Shadow Gene.
That was not a dragon.
What?
Are you of the Brood? A true dragon. A feeling of warmth and love flows into Ryu. You discover the power of the fusion gene.
A fusion gene.
So I have mentioned, I have explained the concept of the genes. On top of this, there is a mechanic also in Breath of Fire, fusion, where you get to fuse party members together. This exists in Breath of Fire 3, and I believe is the last time we get to see this in the franchise, where using the dragon gene with certain party members in your party will add them to the, like, gene pool of the dragon and turn you into a dragon that's based off of your party members.
Yeah. Really shocked they did. This is a one-time thing.
They did it in 2.
Oh, right, they didn't do it in 2.
It's
You're
in
right.
2 and 3. I don't know if it's in 1, and then they never did it again. Breath of Fire 4's dragon form and dragon mechanics are, like, cripplingly toned down and not as cool. But it makes up for it for being the prettiest Breath of Fire game.
It's so pretty.
Anyway. Ryu, what was that? A true dragon. That's what it said, right? What does that mean? You don't know either, eh? I'm literally 12, 18? I don't know
I'm an
anything.
adult? I'm an adult now.
I'm an adult now? I don't know anything, Gar.
I don't know. I gotta do taxes.
Physically, I'm 18. Mentally, I've only been alive for like 8 months.
I'm an I'm like a 3-year-old.
The amount of time I have spent awake with the world of the living is cripplingly low comparatively to how long I've actually been alive. You need to understand that I know fuck and all.
Let's reuse flavor text. Does this play lace? I don't think so. At this point, you think it's good?
Oh man, we see the Gar fusion. Yeah, of course. Hold on.
The guard fusion. This feels blasphemous in some way.
Yeah. enemies to homies.
Enemies to homies. enemies to I'm your dad now, I guess.
I surely shouldn't be. Hey,
I
don't
really
call me.
shouldn't.
Don't call me that. I'm not your dad. I'm like, good. I guess I'm a older guy, but do not call me your dad. I'm not ready to be a parent.
He's
And
powering up.
in the new animation, he throws his sword and it disappears. Oh no. Oh right. You need more than one party member for the fusion gene to work.
Ah, yeah. Well, roll.
I'm pretty
Roll
sure
flavor
it
text.
it like includes multiple party members. I know
we'll
there
pull
are.
up.
Hold on, let me.
Go ahead.
There's like a combination list for the genes. I'm gonna look at that real quick.
Mm-hmm. Well. Hope of the Brood, Ryu. He fights for the right to live as a member of the Brood, and just as he will never yield, so too will he and his faithful allies never rest on their journey towards a new tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. You need to have Momo in your party for Gar's transformation to work. I do not know why.
Cause they're like cool with each other. Nice job coming out in this whole dipshit. Try a different one.
Wrong hole. Honestly, I'm glad I one-shot the fucking boss. The
wanna
original,
have to-
my original plan was to fight that completely fair, and then be like, "Hey guys, want to see something funny?" and then reload the save.
That would have been really funny.
But I wanted to show it to Kandaru before they left.
Yeah. Yeah. Worm.
They call him Worm.
He did the worm.
Good morning,
the fire.
Worm. He's Worm. He's interested, Worm. He is a real worm. Alright, so check out this puzzle, gang. Every time you pull
Oh,
that
this
lever, this thing goes up and down, depending on how many times you pull it. So you need to pull that lever enough times so that it is on floor level, and no more, no less, or else you'll have to continue to pull it and adjust it.
Ryu can't jump, and Gar's wings don't work.
The most optimal way, pull it once, leave and check, pull it once, leave and check.
Anyone else feel like the frame rate went higher?
No,
Okay.
you're insane.
Okay.
Well now, Mr. Gar. Were you able to get rid of that dragon for us, huh?
Like the rest of them?
Who might that young fella be? No, he's my son. Now, don't worry about it. I took care of that dragon for you. It's gone. Really? Oh, that's good news. Oh, that dragon. He ran around spitting fire on people, killed some of my men, destroyed our machines, and made a pretty bad mess of things here. Oh, fuck, I killed people.
I killed people. I'm 3 months old.
Something wrong? He's alright. Just tired. Anyway, thanks a lot. Come on down to the office and get your payment from the boss. I think it's really weird. I look at it. I wonder what the game's trying to say about how every time Ryu is like going to... This may not help, but don't judge yourself too harshly. You're not quite in control of yourself in dragon form. Just try not to think about it. It's like, Ryu has killed multiple people as a baby dragon.
Yeah, I think it's mostly to, in the same way that like they want to portray sort of like, for in Avatar: Last Airbender, how they want to portray like the Avatar state as like scary and like, wow, it's like without control, that's like kind of dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I want it to be something like that, where it's like, oh, but when he doesn't know what to do with that power, it's dangerous. That's sort of like a lead-in to like part of the game's themes, I think.
Uh-huh. Oh, Mr. Gar. If you're really heading down the mountain, be careful on Ogre Road. We've heard stories about a really ferocious monster on the road.
Said it was an ogre.
Attacking people. If you want to know more, you should go west to Sin City. Guess he's not afraid, though. I mean, he killed a dragon after all. I already killed 299 of those guys. 300 now, I guess. Hoo-wee, he just beat his high score.
Ooh, he had just did a new PB. Oh yeah, I was thinking earlier when you were doing don't call me dad. I was like, I can't be a father figure. I'm a bad influence. I'd be like the Walter White to your Jesse Pinkman.
I don't want to be Walter.
I don't want to be Walter. I've seen the end of that show.
I want, in heaven they have Breaking Bad.
In heaven, they have all of Breaking Bad.
Another dragon showed up here years ago. That fellow there was attacked by it. Fellow here? I eat a lot, but I also works a lot. I don't think this guy is okay. Machines run on the chrism you feed them. And the men here run on the food I feeds them. That's great, man. Got nothing better to do, so I'm digging. Once that dragon's gone, I'll go back to mining. You're digging with a pickaxe. That's not gonna work. Whatever. You don't listen. One of my friends said he saw a dragon once in some contest in some arena somewhere, I guess. Maybe they're still around? Those dragons are really tough, ain't they? I mean, I thought they was supposed to be extinct, right?
He is remembering the murder he committed. Evil bot is back. Don't look at him, chat. Don't stare at him.
You haven't killed him yet?
I'll figure it out.
Okay, good luck. I couldn't kill him, but I'm like waiting. I'm trying to train you to be stronger.
Can't sleep, man. I have to apologize to you, Ryu. Not only for trying to kill you, but I don't know if it's right to take you.
I kind of wanted to show you Breaking Bad, but I don't think it's really worth it now that I've come this far.
To take you like this with me, as I search for God. But why did God see it fit to try to destroy the brood? That's a question whose answer you have a right to know. After leaving the mountain, we'll head east to Windia, and then to the Eastern Lands, to Angel Tower.
Ooh.
Gotta be real, I liked Ryu more when it seemed like he wasn't bothered by those people he roasted.
The thing is, Ryu, even outside of this, has always been characterized as like kind of more on the anxious side.
Ryu cries a lot. He's like a crybaby.
He's like a crybaby.
Hey, it's this fuckhead. Remember him? This is the
Yeah, what's his face?
this is that guy with his goblins, Panton and Fire. Editor, can you put an amen break over the flashback so he doesn't have to look back on it anymore?
When the core is breaking.
Once upon a time in the Contest of Champions, I was known as the Mighty Emitai. But I've been down on my luck. Ever since I threw a match to some kids whose friends were being held hostage. Now I don't have any money to pay off the mortgages on this wonderful house and the prime real estate it's on. I'd like to make a deal. If you can give me 10,000 zenny, I'll teach you all my magic. What do you say? Wow! It really is 10,000 zenny!
Wow, for real? Fuck.
I never thought I'd really get... Alright then. A deal's a deal. I'll teach you everything I know. Not now. Maybe some other time then? Yeah. Daddy can't make any money. Now that the Contest of Champions is closed for good.
And they closed that shit?
Yeah.
They closed it.
I don't know why they closed it, but they closed it. Hi, Matt.
Hey.
Hi.
It's
I
so,
can
it's so good to see you.
Oh my god.
Anyway, that guy up there is going to be useful when Nina's back in our party. Remember, she will be learning all of the fucked up spells.
It may seem like a scam, but he's just a genuinely good guy. He will teach you his magic.
He's a scam artist, but he's also a good mage.
He's also good at magic. I forgot to show the fucking fairy when you encountered a fairy.
Welcome, folks. Welcome to Sin City.
Sin City.
He's this guy. This is kind of giving Gimp suit.
It's like armor.
It's like giving Gimp armor.
Gimp armor.
It's
Garp.
like giving.
Garmer.
It's kind of a Garmer moment.
Anyone else think it's giving?
He's giving.
That's what I'm saying.
Hello, doggy. This is a freak.
Okay, he is kind of a freak.
Oh, this and that.
Everyone here has got something to sell. Me? I sell what's not on the menu. If you catch my meaning, handsome. So you sell nothing? No, It sounds like you sell nothing. I don't want to buy nothing from you. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
The, organization that runs this place is pretty huge. I hear they even involved in that big contest that they have over in Gemmel. They got shut down forever. Since we're dealing with illegal stuff here, we've always got to be on our watch out for the King's Guards. Hey, you're not one of them, are you? No, I'm mentally 8 months I'm mentally 8 months old. Ogre Road. Good
Hold on, where's the card for Gar questioning his actions?
That's every card
Okay.
of Gar.
It is every card, but Guardian's doubts. He's really broken up about it.
Mitt, you missed the explanation about the genocide.
I think they were also toddlers last time I looked.
Yeah, we just did that. We just
All right. No, you missed a couple of streams. It's been a few years.
specifically, I think this happened this stream.
Yeah.
Something. Gar took us to the Angel Tower to learn about the Brood. And then he was like, okay, so 400 years ago, me and my boys
killed the brood because they were evil and tried to wipe everything out. And you're the last one, so I'm gonna kill you now. Then you fight him and he loses. And then because the area where you're fighting is like built on the corpses of dragons, and you're the last living dragon, a bunch of their ghosts come out to scream at you and you go insane. And fuck off. And you've just been in your own head for like years, and Gar's been trying to hunt you down so he can snap you out of it and tell you, hey buddy, I didn't really mean it. I wasn't really trying to kill you. I was trying to see what was up. And he elaborates that like all of the dragons that he killed never fought back, and even when you fought him, he was not killed. So he's like, maybe when God told me you guys were evil and that you all had to die, that wasn't exactly what happened.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we trashed him, and he realizes that the dragons were a lot more strong, and that there was no reason that they should have lost that war.
Yeah, no, they could if they had the means to win if they wanted to. Oh, also Dragon Zombie has a card.
What does it say about him? Does it explain any of his deal?
Black mist wheezes from the mouth of the decaying dragon, and the area fills with a putrid odor, the stench of death. Its rotten gases flooding the closed-off mine shaft. That's it.
Okay. Chat, what do you think? Do you think Dragon Zombie was a real dragon? Or was that woman that came up and said that's not a real dragon was right? Me personally,
What do you think?
I don't know how to interpret this.
I can't interpret this.
My assumption with the interpretation is like they stopped being a dragon when they became a dragon zombie because that's them losing themselves to hate or something. Oh shit.
Being a hater isn't part of dragon culture. If you're a hater, we're kicking you out of the race.
You're not allowed in a race anymore, dude.
Also, I like how they told me to go to Sin City if I wanted information about the monster that was over here, and then I talked to everyone in Sin City and I got no information about a monster being here.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What else? Fucking.
Wisdom fruit. Vitamin.
Vitamin. Oh, another one of the cards that they did for Breath of Fire is it's like kind of like a what if, and it's like the Guardians going up against Fatalis from Monster Hunter, and they get fucking bodied.
Mm-hmm. Is that the monster? The tiger?
The tiger.
The tiger poster?
Oh shit. Yeah, this guy has a card too. Mindless Beast Were Tiger.
Wow, the Were Tiger's pretty fast. Where the fuck are the original party members? Are they just dead? Oh, you mean like Ray and Tipo?
I mean like Nina and Momo. Like a couple different things you could mean.
So saying yeah doesn't... Are you saying all of those? By saying yeah?
I probably Ray and Tipo.
Something. Ray and Tipo's situation is as follows. We went to go and look for them after the Mafia burned our house down. We did not find Ray or Tipo and got sidetracked by going to the God Tower because Gar asked us to, and also I think Mina brought up the possibility that maybe they were up there because we haven't found them over here.
Like, I might as well check anywhere else.
And then we never found them, and then a time skip happened because Gar's ass decided to traumatize us in the corpse pit.
I'm really sorry about that. That was very Walter White of me.
Defeated
A little
powerful-
Walter.
And then with Momo and Nina and Pico too. I don't know, man. They're like around probably. Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if we also just never saw them again either?
It just kind of stops showing up ever.
It's just Gar and you now. It's become Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi, we're gonna get mini games in the combat soon. They're gonna give us that tutorial like immediately.
You said mini games and my heart stopped.
Soup, who's played this game before? His heart stopped.
Here in Breath of Fire, we love mini games.
You can tell because of how normally Soup can say that.
Hearing a hum from somewhere in stream.
Oh, that's someone else's lawnmower. Hold on.
Hum defeated. Why is that even a possibility for an encounter? A lone goblin that, because it is alone, will run away from you as soon as you engage. Fine, I'll accept funny to the court record. I see. Gold hairpin. Gang, I miss having party members that did consistent AoE damage. Where the fuck happened? I'm losing my mind. I used to be the kind of motherfucker who like would never cast spells during like random encounters and only save them for boss fights. I've grown impatient since then and have now decided that no, I'll just deal with not having a full mana bar. Especially when one of my party members can just point at the entire field and go, "This is gone now."
He's learning.
You can tell I'm learning because I fell into the same pit trap 12 times.
He's learning?
He's learning?
Alright, what did we learn about today's adventure? Nothing! See? He can learn! Oh, that's the exit. Why is that the exit?
Oh, you know.
Higher up?
I like how you thought about it for a second.
Hope the others are still alive and will come back. I also hope that they're alive and will come back.
We have a card for guard committing genocide.
Oh, that silly guy. Funny little unexplained machine here. In a house that... I fucking hate this house, by the way. It's just a house in the middle of nowhere. No one lives here. The furnace is on. The only thing you can find in here is a single healing herb. You go down... What is essentially one of the most important things, one of the more important lore aspects of this game is just sitting down here in an abandoned, not abandoned house. And I'm very comfortable to say that the existence of this house, to my knowledge, after 2 to 3 playthroughs, was never explained to me.
It's there, bro.
The sooner I start up this, the better.
The sooner.
Burf, 3 fairies. Olive. Plas. Marin. Hey, there you are. Dummy, dummy, dummy. What have you been doing until now? I don't want to talk about it. You're just a big meanie. Yeah, I guess I am. Don't you know if you leave us alone, we'll die? What? Don't ever leave us alone that long again, dummy. What? Hey. You think I'm a dummy, don't you?
Killed us.
What? This isn't like the forest. We can't take care of ourselves like we did there. What? What? Please.
We were dying. We were dying horribly.
Please, please, pretty, please. You've got to tell us what to do. What?
What?
You don't need me to tell you what you have to do, right?
What?
No. What do you want to know? No, nothing. Okay, it's up to you now. It is?
What?
Our lives are in your hands. They already were, but now we're telling you.
What? A lot to take in.
You can.
You remember what all these numbers mean?
Kinda. Clear. Alright, we have now activated the town building part of Breath of Fire.
Okay.
I don't know why we're not allowed to access it until the time skip. Especially because we meet the fairies pre-time skip.
It's so that she can guilt trip Ryu into realizing that without him, they've fallen into ruin.
I guess.
Speaking of ruin, here's Gar getting absolutely fucking whooped by Fatalis. He's also got some Victoroids from Mega Man X3 with him.
I feel like Gar
Okay.
could be able to fight a monster from Monster Hunter.
Maybe a monster from Monster Hunter, but Fatalis is like fucking Fatalis.
I'm sorry, sirs. We'll have to ask that you wait here for the time being. We're investigating rumors that someone from McNeil Village has been smuggling foodstuffs onto the black market. No one will be allowed to enter or leave until our investigation is finished.
I guess we're stuck here for a while. Let's go see what's happening in the village.
Hey chat, I'm like one stream away from getting affiliate. If I like stream tomorrow, will exactly like 3 of you come?
My goodness, affiliate.
Will exactly at least 3 of you come so I can get Twitch affiliate?
Just gonna leave the stream on for a second. And you're like, all right, let's make this average 3, and then you fuck off.
No, I'll like play a game, but like it's,
All right.
I'll like do a stream.
And content.
He's gonna do content.
Damn.
I just need 3 motherfuckers. I just need 3 of y'all. and then I can get a new shiny achievement. It'll be beneficial for everyone here. Apparently, I'll be able to do more with Twitch.
Apparently.
If whoever shows up, the first 3 people to show up, I'll give them VIP as soon as I figure out how to do VIP.
As soon as he figures it out.
Damn. VIP.
It'd be nice to sleep in a bed for a change. Is there an inn?
Oh my god, it's Loki. This bastard. That's right, sir. Mayor McNeil has been up to no good for a long time, yes, sir.
Fucking Titanic spoilers.
Welcome. Looking for a room for the night? Oh, McNeil Village has problems. There's a wild tiger on the loose, and the mayor's under investigation for wrongdoing. Though we're still open for business, gotta make a living, eh?
The tiger? Huh? I wonder if it's the same one that got away from us on Ogre Road.
Got away? You mean you didn't kill it? Dumb piece of shit!
Damn.
Should we have?
If there's anything we hate more than children, it's tigers.
A few days ago, that tiger showed up, wounded. It ran up into the Cedar Woods up north of here. I'm not blaming you or anything, but you should stay away from the forest. There's nothing worse than hunting a wounded animal.
Nothing worse?
Looks at my hands. I hunted a wounded animal. That's when I killed the new when I was
12. Everyone thought I did a good job. Why is that a bad thing now? Perhaps we're not to blame. I think I'm to blame. But would you like us to take care of the tiger for you?
Would you? Oh, that would be wonderful. I'll give you a special rate on the room as thanks. Good luck.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go kill Tiger.
Kill tiger.
Heal.
So, the way that the fairy town building mechanic works is that every what's the word? Every time you get into a fight, it will like build up a little meter, and if you get enough fights, progression will happen when you next visit the fairy village. So you just have to keep doing that over and over again. The benefits to engaging in Fairy Village, that location is the majority of where you can find most of the strongest weapons for all of the party members.
Alright.
Gar learned Disembowel. Yeah. Alright, Gar is no longer working under Bunyan. He is free. He can now gain more AP again. Tipo? Ray? Ugh. No! Looks at the clock. I'm mulling it over my head whether or not it'd be fucked up to pause to end stream now. It's about to be 4. It's about to be like 4 hours of streaming.
Yeah.
I'm like tempted. I also got like called away. So like I'm really tempted.
You got reasoning and motive, but you're so close to the tiger.
You want to go alone? It's my guess you know something about that tiger. In that case, I'll wait for you here.
Who's that? Could it be? Could it who? Ryu? Is that you?
I'm gonna post this other card.
Was that you? On Ogre Road? So that was you. Doesn't that just beat all? never imagined I'd get beat by you, Ryu. I wasn't holding back at all. The hum is back.
Ah, shit.
Still, I mean, it's nice to know you're okay, Ryu. I mean, I thought... on the far end of Ogre Road, there's a black market. The guys who tried to kill us, the ones working with McNeil, came from there. It took me a while, but I finally tracked them down. I kept an eye on who went in and out of the black market from the road. I kept on attacking them. I thought I would avenge you and Tipo. But look how I ended up. I feel a little better now, knowing that at least you're alive and well. But I can't stop. Not until I reach those guys. Not until I teach those guys not to mess with me. Or my family. Sutipo's status still unknown, likely dead. Yeah. Could be dead. What does your storytelling, or what's the word I'm looking for here? What does your ability to comprehend stories tell you?
Your intuition?
Intuition, but like, you know, like media literacy. So what does your media literacy tell you?
Your reading comprehension.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read? Dream where you like talk like you're on PBS Kids and really try and hammer things in like your audience is stupid. You just assume they don't know things.
Uh-huh. You know, it's like, I'm not... My brain, like... It's like weird... So, like, what is it? You know, when fucking people make Let's Plays back in the day, and the comment section would be filled with, You're doing it wrong! You're not doing this right! Can't believe Let's Player didn't catch this part! That's what I'm doing right now, but it's at chat. It's
for you guys.
It's like it's the inverse where I'm like, oh, come on, put dots together.
Chat, read, damn it.
Sorry, we're not paying good enough attention. You're fine. Yeah. What happened? What happened to the man-eating tiger? He's my brother. That's not to the village. That's not what I said. I guess I'm going to the village.
Oh, he's my brother. We used to go to the same village. He went to the village? That's not.
Me and him grew up on the streets together.
Were you from streets?
Not those streets. You know, like...
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, my reading comprehension.
Be more media literate, you dumb piece of shit. Who taught you?
Are you stupid?
Throws a chair at your head. Like it is Whiplash. Oh, what the fuck? Loki? You okay, buddy? Ouch! Ouch, it hurts! Oh, it hurts!
Is it toxic or is it wholesome? What?
Is it creepy or is it wet?
It's a good game, sir.
Plays game. It's wet.
I really like that Ray fucked off and then immediately shanked Loki and continued to run away. That's like hilarious to me.
Makes sense.
So you're saying he had distrustable acquaintances. Now you mention it, I remember seeing some rough-looking fellows going up to visit Mr. McNeil. It's a shame that they are only now doing an investigation on McNeil for his mafia ties. And not back when he did all that crime and killed my family.
Breath of Fire is a story about how bureaucracy fucking takes a while.
Mm-hmm. There's no need to get in a fuss about it. It's McNeil who's in the wrong, not us.
I thought Breath of Fire was about GMOs.
Brock,
Past that.
and genocide, and bureaucracy.
And bureaucracy. We're on bureaucracy now.
Okay.
Also, with those themes in mind, I'd also like to tap the sign one more time that said they didn't really care about writing the story part of this game.
They didn't care.
A JRPG doesn't need a story, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking, what was it, in the interview? The gameplay is the most important part of an RPG. The story comes after. This may not
Start vomiting on the ground.
This may not be for me to say,
yeah, I guess.
but aren't you interested in getting revenge, Ryu? Like Ray? Not really. I mean, we already killed them. We killed the horses. I see. I suppose things would get out of hand if you used your power. It's McNeil! Mr. McNeil, you have been found guilty of smuggling. In the name of the King of Windia, I hereby arrest you. No, you've got it all wrong. It wasn't me, really. We know a thing or two about your friends, Valio and Sunder. The ones who work for the organization the ones who work for the organization you told us about. But they are dead, yes? Yo. I love Gar's little, like, wave sprite where he just gives, like, a little shitty salute.
What's fucking poppin'?
What's up, yo?
I didn't know he was chill like that.
I don't know, he was, for a guy that did genocide, I didn't know he was that chill. Gar? Ryu?
Nina, I can chill adult Nina spray. Or alright.
Oh, Nina.
Long time no see. This is the
She's in the
infamous
Winx
Mare.
Club.
Yeah, she's kind of Winx Club with it.
We might be able to tell you a little something about that organization, but first, I think you should send him off to Windy without delay.
Alright, Gar. Return to the castle, and take Mr. McNeil with you. Fucking go!
Okay, fuck. She didn't have to raise her voice at us.
Now, please tell me what's going on.
And that's what happened.
The power of the brood. Ryu. I don't know what to say. It's all so big.
I only just realized that, well, I have fought the dragons for almost 500 years.
Wasn't it 400 years 5 years ago? I wasn't out for 100 years, was I?
Shut up. I'm speaking. 500 years. I still know almost nothing about them. Of course, Ryu himself is the one who must be really curious about them. Right, Ryu?
I see. Let's concentrate on more urgent matters now, okay? Don't give me that luck. What if Sin City is the headquarters of the gang?
It is.
Well, we should go check it out. No matter how hard we think about it, we're not going to figure anything out about the brood just standing here. So we should take care of the business at hand. The investigation. So let's get going. You know how to get to Sin City, right?
Oh.
She's got a stupid little magic pose. Mina's sprite and her art feel like two different characters.
They do. Oh my god, they
Yeah. Yeah.
One is
Her
bright
hair
red.
doesn't look like that
Hair
on the
doesn't-
overworld.
Hair doesn't look like that. Her sprite, her like face art is pink. Or like
Her
this is red.
Her princess peach dress.
Mm-hmm.
This is a completely different outfit.
Yeah.
They just forget.
do. Let me see if I can find like the fucking, cause like, this is just, it's always been this inconsistent.
Oh, Soul Chat, I didn't have time to mention it, because Kandaru was being very rude and insisted that we start the video game instead of taking time to communicate with you about things. But if you scroll down, and look at where the donation button is, I also added a link, to the person who did the art for my pause menu and for the donation button. so that you can like go look at their stuff and maybe commission them and give them money because they deserve it.
Giving people money is pretty good. Should do that.
Yeah, like you could give it to Allman. You could give it to me.
You should give it to me. You should give it to me only.
You could give it to me. You could give it to me.
You give it to me.
Lots of options, basically.
You could.
Here's
You could give it to me.
here's someone did art of interpreting Nina's sprite as like the art.
Kind of a baby.
Kind of a baby.
Nothing new on the messenger board. Alright, yeah. We've acquired Nina. She's level 25. I'll fix that off screen. I'm not continuing this game anymore today.
I'm not continuing this game anymore. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. I'm giving up on my dreams of making a YouTube essay about this.
Be fucking crazy.
After getting to the halfway point, I think I'm giving up forever.
I think now that we ran out of Black History Month, I'm tired.
The power of Black History no longer courses through me. I must go into an 11-month sleep to regain my strength. I'll save state there. But yeah, that's gonna be the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's always super fun to have my dear friends Ram and my dear friend Mitt. Kandaru was also here, so thank you in spirit. And thank you chat for being here. You guys were great. You guys did great today. Thank you for talking about beatboxing Joker and all that.
Beatboxing Joker.
Oh, they were doing that?
Yeah, I even played the audio at the start of the stream.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, no. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a great day. Goodbye.